Hello again everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Landric Plays Hand of Fate 2. Last episode we tried once again to go through the strength card. We didn't quite make it, so we tried again, and that time we were immediately stomped into the dirt by the first Frost Berserker guy that we saw. So taking that as a sign, I think I'm going to move on to the Hermit card. We're going to skip the strength for now. We're going to see if we can stack up some more cards, some more tokens, and then we'll come back and have a go at this in a little bit. But just, you know, so to keep things from getting boring and to stop us grinding away at the same card again and again, we'll just try a different mode.
The Hermit has been with you along this road, aiding you at every step, aiding me. Neither of us would be here without him, yet he remains a mystery even to me.
Well, that sounds, well, mysterious. Mysterious and intriguing, so let us investigate at once. Rumour has it there is a powerful magician hidden in a devilishly confusing and dangerous forest of eternal snow. So, knowing where to go is another. So, maybe we want some map reveal cards. Explorer, the road ahead may be long, make sure you have enough food, okay. And combat against the Empire, so who do we bring with us? Let's bring the soldier.
Even the Empire turns against itself.
Yeah, just because. So we've not brought Estrella with us. She helped us out in, I forgot what the name of the card was, but when we were evacuating a city that was under siege by the plague. So yeah, we'll bring her with us. What cards do we want? So we've still not seen what is on the loan shark. So we got that from unlocking the token on our crossbow, I think. So we'll take that. We'll bring Estrella's special mission just so we can find out what on earth that is. The trading house, the Von's cottage we've still not seen. Do we want the alchemist? Is this map revealed? I think this gives us gold based on how much of the map we've revealed. It doesn't actually reveal the map, right? I think so. I don't know, perhaps we should take it with us anyway. Follow the goblin. Gold, quest, traps. Sounds pretty exciting and good. We don't want the market thief because we don't want to lose food. That's Malakalap's quest. One Drunken Night sounds pretty exciting. I'm guessing based on the picture it's a trap dungeon type thing. Gain food or trade food. Bitter Winter. The Fetid Fens. Will that do anything for us? Equipment, precision, lose life. Watchtower is definitely map reveal, so we'll bring that with us. I don't know what the Winding Trail is, so we'll bring that as well. And the same with Exploring the Wilds. And Man of the World as well, because he helps us reveal the map. So that's a reasonable mix of cards. Mostly it's just stuff that we want to find out what it actually does, rather than knowing for certain it will be helpful, but we've got one or two things that should help us out here and there. Okay, equipment-wise, if we know we're going to be against the Empire, I think that means, do we want heavy? Some of them, I think swords are fine, some of them we'd prefer heavier stuff. Perhaps we can go with a bit of a mix. Perhaps we go with this, though there's no guarantee it'd show up, or we'd have enough fame for it. So let's start at this end, and go for... Gambler's Jewel is always pretty good. Light of Truth, what does this do? Thieves' Bounty. Finishes against thieves, drop gold. Oh yeah. Could be useful. We don't know that we're specifically going to be against a lot of thieves. Oh, food we know we're going to need, though. So we'll probably take that. We'll take the Grifter's Companion. Actually, no, we'll take the Gambler's Jewel, because I don't know why, I have a feeling there'll be more dice gambits than wheel gambits, just because we tend not to see those. Don't know what the Elusive Charm does, so we'll do that. Frontier, so that helps reveal map, and it's good against the Empire, so we'll definitely want that at some point. I think we'll take the Armour of Gluttony, just because that's always pretty good. But maybe we'll take the Pious Robes again, just so we can hopefully reveal them and find out what they do for us. Empire's Burden sounds good if we're going to be facing the Empire a lot. Valiant Aegis helps us eat less, so we'll grab that. And because we're probably going to have a shield, we'll try and bring some swords with us as well. That one's particularly good against Empire, so we'll go for that. We'll take the Exquisite Blade just so we can sell it on later on. And that actually brings us to 10 of 10, so... good. Okay, so again, if food's going to be a problem, we'll take that. We'll start with the Chieftain's Axe, just because we unlocked it from, I think, finishing off our... was it the Woodcutter's Axe or something? I imagine it's just an upgraded axe, but you know what? We'll take it with us, it sounds good. And Healing spirits, leather armor. What does the Ring of Preparation do? Oh, you get to view the cards in a wheel gambit before it spins. That doesn't sound that useful, because you can usually get a good idea of what they look like as they're spinning. Reveal shops, so that could be helpful. We could go for the crossbow again, that was pretty good last time actually. Or we could just go for max life, or let's go with the leather armor. That's a relatively safe thing to go for. Alright, let's get started. So, on we go. We're going to see what...
I have spent more time alone than any hermit could imagine. In truth, it is only your ignorance that leaves these cards occupied by such commoners.
Okay, I feel like
you seek and the hermit
insulted.
Moves again. We have much to learn from each other at this point.
While exploring the wildlands, you arrive quite suddenly at the fringes of a curiously enchanted winter forest. Where you stand, it is warm summer afternoon, yet only 10 steps away the cedars are grey with frost and the ground is blanketed in thick snow. Horrendous. You turn in surprise to face Estrella, but it is not she who spoke. An Empire general in an impressively plumed helm approaches you. A sizable company of Empire soldiers are arrayed behind him. Horrendous, isn't it? This smear of obstinate mage filth staining the land. With a start, the general recognizes your companion. Captain Fura, what business do you have here with this mercenary? Estrella keeps her reticent demeanour. Unofficial business, General William. He bows in concession. Regardless, I'd advise that this frozen waste is far too dangerous for your unofficial business. The ground changes underfoot and the blizzards tear your skin to shreds. He gestures and his troops split into smaller parties and head into the wasteland. He turns to you and bows deeply before following the last party in. Never fear, citizen, this mage will meet the blade of the Empire's justice. So I'm guessing we're racing them to find the hermit. Estrella frowns. The decree on the outlaw of magic has been around for an age. I'm impressed by this hermit's blatant rejection of the law. Well, if he can magically turn an entire forest into winter, he's probably capable of defending himself, right? What about General William? General William was a lowly recruit when last we met. I suppose his aggressiveness got him somewhere. Okay, let's go. You notice Estrella relax her hand from her pistol. I do not take such powerful magic lightly, usually. She gestures to the winter forest. However, I believe this hermit deserves a fair warning and a fair fight. Okay, so where are we going to go first?
The Empire has made killing mages a core pursuit. Fortunately, a mage is a cunning prey.
While trudging through the snow, you hear a shout and the sound of swords being drawn. So they're just going to attack us, just because?
A captain fighting on your side. Interesting.
Yeah, that's partly why I picked it, just to see if there'd be any interesting little bits of dialogue like that. And hey, it turns out there are, so that's quite nice. So we've got our big old axe, we've got Estrella, looking particularly daring and roguish with that eye patch. Alright, don't overdo it. Having only ever known military life, Estrella's high rank and fame were justly earned. When activated, Estrella performs powerful attacks and causes knockdown. Stay close to charge her abilities, blah blah blah.
Now
So
we fight for honor.
let's try and smash our way through all of these before they call for any help, and hopefully without causing us too much damage as well. Oh, pow! That did a lot of damage. So we'll take out the easy ones first, just because it's easier. So let's see if we can finish you before you get up. Excellent. So we should be fine here. So we have to bash you. And oh, that's not fair. I pressed the button. Oh well. It's only a scratch, and we'll just sort of roll our way over to you and finish you off. Seems a bit unfair that they're attacking us. I don't think we look like hermits, do we? No, me neither. But okay, we killed them all before they sounded the alarm. I'm sure Estrella is, totally fine with that. And we get some armory, so yeah, we get some equipment. Easy escape.
Nations hold themselves in such high regard. The Southerners raise themselves in contrast to their neighbors, and so the distances between us continue.
Okay, so the ring lets us escape from snares, which isn't necessarily super useful to us right now. It might be another time, but it's a ring, so it's not like it hurts. We can have as many of those as we want. Exploring the wild, so this would help best if we'd explored all of this. So dangerous, dangerous, open. Okay, let's go with this one. Dangerous, hooray! Alright, some frost. One-handed weapons are recommended against northerners. Okay. Well, we'll stick with our axe just because we don't want a rusty sword. And hopefully we'll be able to cut our way through this as well. I don't know if these are... So these are just regular northerners, right? If they had trappers or snarers, then having that ring would probably come in quite handy. There's our chieftain's axe, well crafted and perfectly weighted, a brutal yet simple tool. That's right, we haven't actually examined that. We don't know quite what it does yet. Just chop away at you. So if we had a one-handed weapon, we'd be able to riposte that much, much easier, but unfortunately not. But we're still doing plenty of damage just by hacking away at you like that. And pow! There we go. Teamwork. So, northerners out of our way. Do they have anything worth looting? That's the question. So let's see what they got. A little bit of fame for that. Nice. And we get one equipment of 2. We can see what do the pious robes do. Confuse bash. Charge bash causes confuse to a single target, blah blah blah. Excludes elite enemies and shadows. Basic bash causes a brief stun. Gives us 5 defense. And don't starve. Lose 1 max life instead of taking starvation damage. Ooh, that could be quite good actually. It means our leather armor that we brought with us is perhaps a bit redundant. But it's only 3 difference.
What has been lost simply to grant you comfort.
Ah. Yeah, we'll take that. So I don't actually know how the bash works. Hey, we got a whole bunch of food as well, lovely.
The
Oh, Blizzard,
storm
oh no.
will delay you, but it will also delay those who are hunting your prey.
Okay, that's good then. With little warning, a snowstorm sweeps in from the north. The snow whips around you like shards of glass and obscures your vision. You struggle to find cover. The Empire falls 4 days behind. But this is probably going to be horrible for us unless... especially if I do that. So we lose 10 life, and we lose another 15 life.
The Empire set signs in order to guide the rest of their forces. Fortunately, you too can follow.
You find a tree etched with a strange marking. Is it a sign pointing towards the hermit? The clean snow is marred by heavy footprints. The Empire must be ahead of you. Not knowing what else you do. Okay, so it's not the path to the next sort of level of this dungeon or forest or whatever it is. It just ticks down this clock, which is why we want the map reveal so we can avoid triggering these. I see. It would be nice if we pick this up first, but oh well. We can offer them gold. Yeah, we'll offer them 4 gold. We'll see if that gives us the token. So we can see what's over there. And we can see what's north and south. So not a super... Ooh, sharp teeth. What on earth is that? I'm tempted to go and step on it just to find out. And hey, we get a fragment as well. Nice. Ah, okay, that still ticks even when we're not triggering new cards. Okay, I didn't realise that.
Be careful. All debts come due in time.
You arrange to meet with Badger, a shady businessman whose main line of work involves offering bad loans to people too desperate or foolish to say no. Are we desperate or foolish? You decide that your current circumstance demands such drastic action as to undertake such a... Okay, I guess we are. Do we want to borrow money? I don't... I was hoping we could go back. Let's just borrow 10. You must pay back 15 gold in 5 steps. I wonder what happens if we don't. Presumably we're just cursed. My boys will be along later to recoup the pavement. You don't want to renege on me. Maybe it's just a fight if we don't. General store. Can we buy some equipment? Not with 16 gold. Or we could buy the Ring of Food, actually. Let's... Discard any non-food game card to receive 2 food.
Is that
situational,
your choice?
But we'll go for it. Alright, chill out. I guess we can sell our leather armor. We could have done that earlier. Oh, so we'll sell that. Do we want to sell the elusive charm? I think I'd rather have the 6 gold, as nice as it might be. In which case, is there anything we can buy? If we'd have done that the other way round, yes, and we should have done it the other way round. Drat. Ah, well. Live and
This
learn.
may be your chance to set the mouse upon the cat.
Further into the forest, you hear a smattering of voices carried on the wind from somewhere to the east. You motion Estrella to stay behind before cautiously approaching the voices. You spy a small Empire party taking a break from their zealous manhunt. Obscured by fog and brambles, you consider your options. Let's stay hidden.
The pendulum is ever changing,
Just.
and the challenges it presents change too.
A soldier whistles and sits down. It's a good thing the captain thought to give us these shields. We'd be wandering into blizzards and that blasted imp otherwise. You spy a shining shield resting against a boulder just in reach of your hiding place. To your dismay, the soldier balancing an overflowing bowl of stew sits down in front of your hiding place. Do we steal the shield, or do we stay hidden? I think we stay hidden. Ooh, okay, that's getting smaller. But actually that time we nail it, so nice.
Breathe, you have done well.
So we get... Aha! So that's very useful, we don't want to trigger that. Another soldier approaches, and the pair begin an animated conversation about their Callus Day plans. Oh, that's right, Callus is the usurper, right, that we're trying to defeat. Do we try and stay hidden again? I guess we push our luck. Ooh, that's much smaller. Oh, but we're still in luck. Discuss another nearby landmark. Excellent, because we definitely would have triggered that. So it might be worth going through the blizzard and deliberately losing a bit of health in exchange for buying ourselves some more time. So the command is given to move out. We breathe a sigh of relief when the last soldiers trudge away from your hiding place, but we don't get the shield, which is a bit unfortunate. More soldiers. So we're going to have to take these out again before they sound the alarm. Hopefully we should be alright there though. We did okay last time, if nothing else. We got our shiny robes this time. So we're probably far overkilling this whole lack of food gain cards with our robe and our ring and... Oh, that's right, we also have the, what's it called, the Aegis, which we haven't found yet, but is somewhere in our deck. However, this axe is probably pretty superior against the Empire than the sword and shield combo would be. So given that we know we're going to be fighting lots of those, we might as well hang on to it. Oh hey, there's our bash, I guess. So you get briefly confused. Didn't quite manage to get that one in time. So do we charge the bash? Oh, okay. I should stop messing about and trying to do that because we're just losing too much health. And we certainly don't want the time to expire because then they'll catch up with us. So I think we'll recover plenty of health just by walking around, so I'm not too worried that we got a little bit scratched. 15 max life, yeah, we'll take that. So, and we get 5 food as well. Let's see what's on this one. See, we're almost up to... Oh no. Okay, I think we actually walked face first into this blizzard. I'll pay back.
Here's a token for you, if you can earn it.
Yes. So we can't actually pay our debt back. So we are going to have to kill all of these people. I wonder if that will get us the token, or whether we get the token for being a good debtor and actually paying the money back. I suppose we could have borrowed 50 gold and then just not paid any of it back. But I think, yeah, for a curse that wouldn't have been worth it. A fight, absolutely worthwhile. Which I suspect means that we actually get the benefit for paying it back properly. Because otherwise I'm gonna take that card every time and I'm absolutely... Oh, I thought he'd be out of range there. Drat. What was I saying? Yes, I'd take that 50 gold every time and then just never pay it back. Oh. I really hate those silencers. They jump around far too much. Even if you think you're way out of range, they suddenly spring halfway across the arena and just stab you in the back. Which is unpleasant. Nobody wants to be stabbed in the back. I'm not sure it's better than being stabbed in the front. But, you know. Or rather, I'm not sure being stabbed in the front would be any better, but oh well.
I did warn you about paying your debts.
Okay, so we don't get the token, but we do get gold, which is the best thing. So let's go here, and let's trigger the blizzard just to try and buy ourselves some time. Oh, huge failure again. So two pain cards. We are getting actually quite low on health now, but we are going to recruit a bit. Aha! Let's stay hidden and see how many landmarks we can hear about.
That will set you in good stead from here.
Do we want the shield? I don't think we want the shield. I'd rather have the landmarks, to be honest. I want to know which direction we should be going. There we go. And I think we'll probably slip away there. Aha, Man of the World. Oh, okay, so he's just going to reveal the rest of the... Oh, we have to do a check to actually sneak away. Whew, and that was a bit of a close one.
Nicely timed.
Oh well. So we'll get this, and I imagine that will just reveal those cards. Hello! Let me tell you, your outfit is exquisite. I would know I almost wore that exact thing today. I've been documenting every nook and cranny of this beautiful land, and my soul is shaking with delight at the thought of sharing it with you. So we reveal 2 cards, which isn't super, what's the word? Valuable for us, but oh well. We'll continue on. So back this way. Oh! You're going to keep coming after me. I see. Okay, so it is sort of a curse. And if we keep taking as much damage from those silences as I did the first time round, then this is going to be quite painful after all.
Quickly, while we have the upper ground.
Especially if they keep adding more and more and more. It'd be interesting to see how many of them, how many times they keep coming after us, or whether it is properly indefinitely. But we'll see. Still trying to focus on these silences a little bit, because they are sort of the most annoying to me. Oh, there we go, there goes one. Use a special attack on you, which means we can just finish you off like that. Oh, didn't quite get the parry on that one. Chop you. In fact, we'll special attack you as well. There we go. Cutting through them nice and quickly now. I'll try and bash on you just to see what happens. And... pow! There we go. He's going to set himself on fire at that rate. So, don't you know, smoking will kill you. And so will huge great axes. Oh, that was terrible. Okay, so this still isn't over. So perhaps if we defeat all the waves of, what do you call them? Not bouncers, bailiffs after us, then we'll get that token after all.
You must find the secret the hermit holds.
You follow the sound of screams and clashing metal to find a company of Empire soldiers tearing down tents and executing cowering mages. So we'll charge in on the side of the mages. I'm not sure why. Are mages inherently good? It's probably not fair to just execute them for being mages, but all of the mages we've come across so far have been kind of evil. Oh well. We won't tell them that. So we'll chop our way through these guys, and then hopefully that will... damn it. Hopefully they will point us towards the hermit. Chop you down. Chop you down too. Ah, I keep missing that block. Yeah, as evidenced by that. So, the sooner we make it through... Oops. There we go, we get that confused. So the more blocks we get, the better our confuse becomes, I suppose. go. Keep the momentum going there. Oh, come on. There we go. Block you as well. Chop, 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 stab. And then... I was going to say, we don't have to attack the mages as well, do we? There we go. They were looking like they were going to turn hostile for a second there. I was slightly concerned. But no, we're all good. Alright, what now? Does that buy us any time? You can spend time here in exchange for resources. Let's ask about the Hermit for a start. Mage draws a rune in the snow and says the Hermit enchanted the forest to protect us. I'm not sure how he does it. Perhaps blood magic? Okay. 5 days, 1 equipment gain card. I feel like we're running out of time fairly quickly, so let's immediately continue and we'll try and beeline straight for the Hermit. Okay, the blizzard will hurt and could actually kill us, but at least it buys us some time. So let's see if we can pin down. Nope. Okay, at least it's not a huge failure again. Okay, so immediately we lose the time we gained.
Here you will always find fair exchange. Do not overlook the many possible uses this may have. Many will not be so fair in your travels.
So do we want to trade 6 food for a random piece of equipment? I don't think so. Oh no, not again. Oh god, he's bringing wizards after us now, and berserkers. Alright, Sunshine, how about we try this again? Only the price has gone up. 21 gold now. Alright, this could be quite a brutal fight. Let's see how we manage to get on. See what I said about mages? A century of persecution has left only the most martial still willing to call themselves mage. Mages create pools of dark dark magic, there we go. Not sure the Empire is actually the bad guys in this. Then again, we're just gonna... Whoop. Okay, this is quite painful. This is a lot of enemies all at once. I think we're going to have to try and focus on these mages if we can. Oh dear, that didn't really do a lot of damage to them. And okay, okay. I think this is going to be a lesson to us. Make sure you pay back all of your loans. Slightly desperately hack our way through here, like that. Oop. Come on, come on, come on. I don't think we're going to make it through. Right, 1 mage down. Oop. Those patches of magic stick around for quite a while.
To battle!
Colbjorn would be great right now. Just charge through the middle of them. That was sort of bound to happen, wasn't it? Okay. Lesson learned. We'll pay back our stupid 10 gold loan that we never meant to take in the first place. Alright, fine.
You should focus more on defense than offense, I think. The opportunity to strike back will always present itself.